That's such a good answer. Oh, that answer's better than mine. Usually I think my answers are better than yours, but your answer is better than mine. Hello and welcome to the Answers of Lemon, the smartest icebreakers from the dumbest dudes. Do you want to get to know that stranger on the online video game better? Well, instead of saying slurs and curse words, you can actually get to know a person, make a friendship with some weird questions. Telling you how it's done is none other than your god of VOD. Emphasis is weird today. Connor.
So glad to give everybody an alternative to swears and curse words. So happy that you'll form friendships based on our fun questions as opposed to the swears and slurs and curse words that you would be throwing around online, because friendships based on those are bad friendships.
Do people still do that? This is a bad question. It's the internet. Of course people still do that kind of crap. I still think of just like the Call of Duty kids from when we were young. Do we have comments below? Answer in the comments below. Does Fortnite have Call of Duty kids? Is that how it works?
Yeah, like the high-pitched kids that really like it when you yell at them, and then they act like they're just a little kid and you're being mean, but really they're just like craving it.
Oh, I meant the ones who say they're gonna like bone your mom.
That too. Yeah, them's also.
The confused person who's not your god of odd is your humble host, Evan. That's me. Hello. Welcome to the podcast. Very glad you're here.
Ready to podcast. I'm ready.
And what better way to start
Champing at the bit.
Then with the coolest part of the podcast is where we get the answers from you, our two listeners, where we reach out to you on social media for our Weird Question Wednesday. And then we talk about a couple of our favorites. Who wants to start? Connor wants to start.
I am starting because I have dug deep into the archives to guarantee that we are not going to draw on the same question this week. And I have gone back to, if you could add a season to the year, what would it be and what would it be like?
Okay. Did you ask this again on social media, or did you just go back to the, wow, it's still cached. The internet found us that important that they didn't delete it immediately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pulled that from 8 months ago. Reddit kept it for us. Still warm, still cozy. And I carefully tiptoed around all of the answers. There were at least two that support my ideas about Hyperwinter.
Those people are wrong.
And I picked, I also found again somebody who brought up Meteor Season, which is what I brought up the last time this was introduced in the podcast. That. What I'm bringing in today is Plus Carpet 2364, who said, I'd add 30 days of dim. Just light enough.
Sorry, I thought Plus Carpet 264. I'm like, what season is that? Do we all have to go work at a freaking like Bob's and roll out some fabric?
Yep, we all just entered the liminal space that is working at a carpet store for a few months.
God, I like the smell of new carpet though. What do you think?
Oh yeah, big fan.
Yeah, okay, cool. So sorry for cutting off carpet person's answer.
Yeah, Plus Carpet 2364 said that I'd add 30 days of dim. Just light enough to go out for walks or shops, but dark enough to sleep as much as needed. Temperature, slightly warm 70, but you could still wear sweats. The world would use it as a reset, like how we lose track of time the 2 weeks around Christmas. Then on day 31, the sun would shine and we'd get back to business.
Yo, just move to Seattle for a month. Like,
there are options out there. Yeah, you could have it. Plus Carpet.
Okay, Plus Carpet. I don't know if you're listening, but move to Seattle for a month. I lived there for 2 years, and yeah, the dim was a thing that was existent. It was pretty dark and depressing a lot of the time. And as far as temperature goes, I'm from New England, so when native Seattleites got cold, I was wearing shorts. So you could do the sweats, you could do the shorts, you could do whatever you need. You've described Seattle.
The dim is out there. You
Yeah.
can find it. It's ready for you.
And again, if you're gonna be like, oh, but it rains all the time, it barely mists all the time. It does not rain how other places rain. Just go. Your season exists. It is a city.
The only difference is that dim doesn't allow for things being too dark. It does
Yeah,
still get to nighttime in the
that's
Pacific
true.
Northwest.
That's true, but
Dim,
a lot later.
that's
Sun
yeah.
goes down at 9.
But in dim, it's just dark enough that you can sleep as much as you need,
I do like
and you
that,
can
and
wear
I
sweats.
I like the implication that we just kind of get a pseudo hibernation there, where like we're not expected of any responsibilities,
Yeah,
and it's just kind of like it's a Saturday morning for a month, which sounds fucking rad. I really like this answer.
yeah. I can imagine almost every business having like 3 meetings leading up to dim, going, this year, everybody, we're going to stay on top of things. We're not going to fall behind. We're not going to blah 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 blah. And then like 2 days into dim, everybody's like, I don't even remember talking about that. Let's just get through this dim. We don't.
You're just
Come on, it's dim. We're not really coming up to work, are we?
I'm not.
Not during
But like,
dim.
I love that. It's like, oh, you can sleep in. It's like, oh no, I kind of want to play a little bit of Crash Bandicoot today. I'm gonna, little couch video game session.
Yeah, the whole world just sounds softer during
It
dim.
does. It's really nice. It sounds like how fresh fallen snow feels, where it's that like extra piece before anything's disturbed.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
like the 5 a.m. wake ups when like most of the world's still asleep, but like you and the birds are out there.
Man, you really took me on a little memory trip right there. Yeah. Yeah, it's so otherworldly.
The trouble with the 5 a.m. wake ups for me are usually that I've seen 4, 3, 2 midnight preceding that that point.
Yeah, not so much fun. That's different.
It's really nice, but it's also like, fuck, I haven't slept.
I was thinking of the 5 a.m. wake ups when you were a kid, when you knew there was a chance of a snow day.
Oh
Where
shit, those were good.
Yeah, you were simultaneously incredibly awake, but also extremely ready to go back to sleep. And you would just turn your TV on, check the local news station that you only
Yep.
knew the number of for this specific situation,
You
and
just
watch the schools roll through.
the little ticker on the bottom. Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Oh man, wow, you set me on memory. Oh no, is this nostalgia the podcast at this juncture?
Maybe. What's your wild answer?
My
that you're-
wild
you're
answer
sourcing?
is one of the more recent questions. I did ask, what's one of your weird little habits? And Flower Fox on TikTok gave me just a fucking buck wild answer that I have to throw this out here. I am quoting, I will eat food I know I'm allergic to, just BC. I really, really want it. Skull emoji. I will risk anaphylaxis for a Zaxby's fry. EpiPens in hand.
Bruh. No, that's
Dude.
I was gonna say I'm with you. I also like I've got some mild allergies that I just tolerate.
Yeah.
That's okay. I do not demand medical intervention if it doesn't go right.
Yeah, see, the difference is I was 22 when I learned I was allergic to apples because I mentioned my throat was scratchy and my lips felt weird.
Throat
And
gets a
my
little
friend was
scratchy.
like, it's because you're allergic, you idiot.
Mm-hmm.
When you need to inject a pen into you, otherwise you'll die, you're more fucking metal than I will ever be, and I respect it and fear you.
There is a dedication to the grub that I have to admit I do admire.
Like, all I can think of ever since reading that one is, man, I gotta go to a Zaxby's.
Yeah, I don't even know what a Zaxby's is, but apparently it's worth risking your life over.
Wanna say fried chicken. I wanna say it's fried chicken.
Sounds like it would be.
Famous chicken fingers, wings, salads, and sauces.
Salads, huh?
It's Zaxby's with a Z. Of course they're gonna do fucking branding.
Yeah. Now,
What
oh
would
gosh.
what would be your food if you were allergic to? You would inject.
Oh boy. Oh, there's a lot of food I really love, but not that many foods that I can't satisfy in different ways. What's that one thing that I would just need?
Cheeseburger.
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 Because you know when a cheeseburger really fucking hits.
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean. And
I made a really good cheeseburger for lunch today, and I'm still thinking about it.
I think it would probably be pulled pork.
Ooh, strong answer. Good answer. Good answer.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Oh man, because that shit's good, sauced or not, man.
Mm-hmm. And you know, you throw it in like a Cubano kind of situation. So many
Enchiladas.
applications. Yeah, and pulled chicken. Yeah, it kind of gets you there.
Good.
There's some pulled beef options in the world, and that's something else.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing's gonna quite get you to that porky goodness.
Man, we already ate, and this is the podcast.
I did not already eat,
Oh
and this is the
no.
podcast.
I had a lot of beans for dinner. We're poor, so we're making bean dishes.
Beans are good.
They
Beans
are.
may be cheap, but they're good.
They're and filling. Gotta give credit. Want to give a shout out to the greatest glow up that I've seen in the legume territory in my entire life.
Oh, do go on.
Butter beans. Ever have butter bean?
beans.
Yeah.
They're like they're like kind of round and flat. They're kind of big.
Yeah.
White beans? Is
Yeah.
that right?
Exactly.
They've got another name, don't they?
The artist formerly known as Lima.
Ah, yeah, there we go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what? Good for you, Lima. I'm glad
Right.
you're pivoting.
So went from the freaking ugly duckling school nerd getting picked on in any old fucking comedy movie to, hey, I am your TikTok healthy vegetarian recipe lady, and I'm gonna make a butterbean dish.
You know which bean is hogging all the good names?
What?
Garbanzos.
You mean chickpeas?
Yeah, they're both excellent names for a bean. And it's taking both of them.
I can't do garbanzo beans.
What do you mean you can't do garbanzo beans?
I'm sorry if this is like telling on the carpet. Apparently it was a meme. I didn't know that at the time because when we moved to Seattle and we're looking for chickpeas, Leah just goes, "Oh, do you want garbanzo beans?" And every single time I just hear her saying that in my head anytime I see the non-chickpea word. I'm just like, this is too ridiculous. I'm gonna go make hummus now.
I'm not surprised. I had no idea it was a meme either. But I do have a sense of Leah doing that exact thing. I can see why that would stick with you.
It just apparently she was referencing something. But no, it's just my brain as like, oh, that's the person that I love being really fucking weird.
Well, garbanzo is just such a good name.
Also, chana. Like when you order Indian, if you get a chana dal, it's chickpeas.
Yeah, that also, these are distinctive moods of the bean that really should be different beans entirely.
But they're all the same wonderful legume.
So versatile.
I made a butter chana for dinner instead of because it was Lent and couldn't have chicken, and it was so good.
I believe you.
Oh man, eat more beans, folks. Eat more beans.
Yeah. The musical fruit.
But if you want to be part of the Weird Question Wednesday fun, you can find us wherever there is social media at.
The answer is a lemon.
The answer is a lemon. Most important first question of the day. I know we've been bullshitting already, but how you been, Connor? What's up?
Pretty good. Yeah. Pretty. Like a. You ever get that thing where you're wearing a jacket or a shirt or something, and there's something in it that's poking you, and you can't feel it on purpose to find it,
Yep.
and when you go looking for it, it's not there, and then you think, oh well, I guess I must have gotten it, and then it's still there. It's still giving you that poke, the accident
Yeah.
poke that you can't make it poke you with. So
Yeah.
yeah, I had that all day. But on the upside, I did get to go see Dropout Improv yesterday, which was a great time.
Segways are fucking weird. Holy shit.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody weaponize a crowd the way that they did during Dropout Improv. And it was a bold strategy because Portland has a rowdy crowd at pretty much every public performance.
Were they just picking fights or like how?
Kind
They
of.
just come out like, "Fuck you, nerd! I'm gonna fucking grind your teeth with my boot." Like what?
Well, so there was one of the segments was simulating a town hall discussion where like the suggestion from the audience was some random topic, and then
Sure.
half of the players were for it and half of the players were against it. So they
Okay.
went out into random parts in the crowd and simulated. Here's what I would say at a town hall
Yeah.
meeting about this thing.
Okay.
And one of the rejected suggestions, the actual topic was traffic cones, yay or nay.
Sure.
One of the rejected suggestions was hemorrhoids. And so
Okay.
somebody came out, I believe his name was Jeremy. You can look him up.
Sure.
Very funny seeming guy. And he decided that he and the people behind him were all from a hemorrhoid support group. And everybody in that section of the theater did whatever he asked them to, which mostly meant shouting no when he wanted them to, which he used for like the next hour. They were so loyal. He wasn't there anymore. He just had to point up in the audience after saying something. And that whole section would all shout no.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Yeah. Other people did the same thing with other segments of the audience, but nobody had them like Jeremy did.
Power of suggestion, mob mentality. Damn.
Yeah, it immediately went to his head.
Were you part of the hemorrhoids group?
I was not. No.
Did you
I
wish
was
you
not.
were?
Yeah. At the time I didn't. I just kind of felt like, well, that's them, and they've got their own crew. But now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, I wish I was part of that experience from a firsthand perspective.
It's one of those of just like, I'm part of a collective.
Yeah,
It's why people join cults. It's just to feel fulfilled and in connection with their fellow man.
Yeah, I blame almost no one for getting into a cult. I understand why that would be an addictive feeling.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
that
Sounds like a very good time.
Yeah.
Glad to hear that. Dude, it's hammock season, baby. Hammock is out. Evan is in.
Whoa, this is a bold approach to hammock season. You're coming out there in mid-April in Massachusetts?
Yeah. It's 70 something degrees today, dog.
You cannot be held back. Wow. I feel like I'm worried about you now. Now you're just setting yourself up for disappointment. Hammock season isn't going to last. It's going to be 3 days in mid-April, and then you're going to have another 2 weeks of winter. Sneak up and smack you in the back of the head.
And you know what, Connor? I got those 3 days of hammock season, baby. I was in a hammock for 3 days. You know how many days I was in the hammock before that? 0.
You're right. I'm sorry. I forgot the basic ethos of hammock season is living in the moment.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm in a hammock right now.
That's right.
Do you have the same experience? Do you have the same fondness for hammocks as I?
I don't know that I come at it with an enthusiasm like you do, but I do enjoy a good nap in a hammock.
Hammocks make you so sleepy. I don't know what it is about them. You get in a hammock, you're like, fuck, man, I could go to bed right now.
Getting rocked like a little baby.
There's just something about, and then like it kind of like cocoons you in.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
just
Like
oh, it's
like
so
a
good.
hug.
And then you're just sitting and sweating in the heat. Oh, it's wonderful.
I used to play around with a hammock so much when I was a kid. Me and my
Yeah,
sisters would get each other on the hammock and then like flip it over, like we'd fall in the grass.
yeah,
So much fun to be had. And now as an adult, so much relaxation.
yeah. I I never had a hammock growing up. I know I just used some people's hammocks sometimes. You were like over a friend's house or whatever,
Yeah.
and then it's just like my sister got a hammock, and then I'm like, wait, you have a hammock? That means I can get a hammock. Where'd you get your hammock?
How did you overcome this not being raised with a hammock? Teach me, sister.
It's just like what'd you do? How can I be part of that? And then because Leah's great, she's like, "Hey Evan, it's warm this week. Go put your hammock on." I'm like, "Oh my god, yes!" And I've just been
Priceless.
been just lying in it all week.
Now, let me ask, this is a potentially controversial question.
Yeah,
Do you go for straight ropes or do you like the long, flat, like blanket kind of bottom?
I've got the blanket bottom because that was the cheapest thing online to purchase
Okay,
by
but do you
like
have a preference?
$40. No, all hammocks are great.
Okay, okay. I'm much prefer the ropes, the braided, you can stick your hand down,
Yep.
net kind of construction.
Why is that?
The hug is deeper
Okay.
and it's a more novel experience. I don't get to hang out in nets very often, but I've got a
Okay.
lot of a lot of blanket access.
I like the appeal. See, a lot of my blankets are crocheted by Leah, so I have a lot of netted-ish fabrics to use.
Oh, well. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been blessed with a crocheted blanket from Leah.
Oh, they're pretty dope. You should live near us, and then you'd get a gift.
Leah should make a hammock. That's the should in this conversation.
Dude,
A
don't put
crochet
those
hammock?
don't put those ideas in my head.
A crocheted hammock? Are you
Do
kidding
you know how
me? Can
soft
you
that would
imagine?
be? Holy
Dude,
God.
we come up with the best ideas on this podcast. I don't know
Yeah, we
why we aren't
do.
entrepreneurs. Oh, wait, no, yes, I do.
Oh,
We,
it's because we fight money with with all of our beings.
that's right. Oh, I forgot.
We don't want to be successful. We just want to be ideas guys and chat for a bit.
Yeah. Well, for a second, I forgot who I was. All right, well, we're back.
Yeah. We should move on to our questions. Otherwise, I will just talk about how much I like hammocks for way too long.
All right, number 10.
Number 10, old. What video game would you be cool with getting sucked into and having to go tool around in?
Whoa. Oh, there are a lot of dangerous video games is my
Yeah.
first problem.
Yeah.
And I'm not a protagonist
You're
in a
not you're
video
not
game
choosing
sense.
you're not a Mr. Mortal Kombat kind of guy.
No, sir.
You don't want Scorpion to rip your spine out.
I really, really don't. Nope, I don't. Yeah, I'm imagining if I were placed into your Mortal Kombat, I would just be an audience member who would get to watch it
Okay.
happen, which would also be very unpleasant. I also really wouldn't like being around people's spines getting ripped out.
Yeah, oh god. You'd probably get desensitized to it. If you lived in that and were one of the people in the fucking pixelated arena going,
Yeah,
this is
just
this was a
raving.
visual metaphor, guys. You just
Evan
gotta bear with me.
Evan was shaking his fists into the sky, cheering, video game fashion.
Yeah, what you doing? What you doing?
I'm kind of leaning to like a Harvest Moon kind of a
Okay,
kind of a
feel
thing.
like I feel like those would be the safe options. Yeah.
But I'm worried because I think in real life That would be really hard work, actually. I think probably it's only
Probably
fun and
like
relaxing when
farming.
you're, yeah, that's
When
farming,
when,
isn't it?
when you're a
And
white collar
mining?
worker opening up your fucking GBA.
Yeah, yeah. When you get to like use a twitch of your thumb to make someone like swing a pickaxe at rocks, that's way different than actually swinging a pickaxe at rocks.
Oh no, I need to go romance the local inn worker so I can get married because it's almost the time where I can't get married in this game.
Not sure I'd be comfortable with that. Not sure that would feel good. This is tough. What do you have?
It is 1000% recency bias. I'm tooling around in Ragnarok Online.
I I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
You can't die, you get resurrected.
Yeah, you can't die,
So
but that doesn't mean that you aren't grievously injured
and
over and over again.
I will be fine when I wake up because you get magic fucking powers. I can live out a power fantasy in real life. I'll get actually jacked over my 40,000 lives that I fling away. I'm going to come back with fucking like battle scars and armor and a fucking like dragon for a pet.
Mm-hmm.
And then, get all the food and snacks and, get to hug a pouring in real life. Cuz come on,
That's a
tell
strong
me you
argument.
don't want to hug a big ass jelly monster, cuz I do. Like,
No,
will
I
it
do.
absorb me?
I do.
Will
I
it
do.
will it have the weird aeration skin that, like a pudding will get, so I have a little bit of friction? I don't know. These are answers that I need.
And you could unlock the answers if you could just get sucked into that RPG.
Yeah, or I could just become a fucking merchant and never have to worry about fighting. Just sit in Prontera being like, I got branches. You want some branches?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm going
What
with
kind of a class? If you were going to move yourself along the class system, where would you go?
Oh, dude, it's such a lame ass answer because magic is on the table. But
Yeah.
I would become a knight. Just
Really?
big honking sword.
There is an appeal to the big honking sword. There's no doubt.
Just swinging big sword. That'd be pretty cool. It's not something I can really do in real life. Although someone did teach me how to swing a sword, which was cool. Shout outs to Alex. You know who you are. Yeah, we should have Alex on the podcast. He'd have a lot of fun talking, I think. But yeah, just full on fucking power fantasy, man. Get to wear cool ass armor. Get to ride on a fucking giant bird. Shit's dope.
Yeah. No, you're right. I think I might have been approaching this from maybe a too cowardly perspective. Although that's going to be reflected in my answer also because I do have one now.
Okay, good. I'm glad that you've gotten there. But yeah, like no, because like I feel bad because like I could become a gunslinger. I could become I could make best friends with a hawk as an hunter. I could be a fucking soul linker is I think a class or some shit. Like there's fucking I could do crazy shit. I'm like, now big
You could
sword,
heal
big
the
sword,
world.
heavy armor.
You could
Let me
heal
go.
the world.
Let me go wander with my bird and punch stuff really hard. Because then I get to like, because like elemental shit's real. So like I could have a giant fire sword. Like this is very like just fucking guy brain of just like big strong swing stick. But like that, it feels dope. Feels
You're on
dope.
the front lines. You know, you're right there in the action. There's something pretty good about that, and just being real big and swinging stick.
Yeah. And then I come back with bird and dragon pet and
Bird and dragon
what?
pet. Yeah.
What do you what? I'll have 1,000 stories of how I traveled the world. What would your response be? What would I be seeing out of my fucking battle scarred eyes.
That does sound like a lot of fun. It sounds. I maintain it will get painful from time to time.
It will suck so often.
But
I will
there is
get
a lot
like
of adventure.
eaten whole, poisoned, and like horrendous. But like, but also be fucking. I'll be a different fucking man. Also, probably like 3 times my size.
And in the grand scheme, getting sucked into a video game doesn't mean you got to stay there for all of eternity. Probably, spin around for a couple of years maybe before you get popped back out into the real world, where your sense of danger is completely gone.
I just start carrying a claymore around to stores. Like, I just feel more comfortable with it. I'm sorry.
It's my comfort sword. My emotional support blade.
I was about to say, we've all got our emotional support pets. Yeah. All right. What is Adventurer Evan seeing when he reconvenes with his friend Connor?
Yeah. Well, my emotional support blade will be a kitchen knife because I'm going into the world of Cooking Mama.
Would you say kitchen knife? Like, is it going to be Cooking Mama? Oh, God, that's such a good answer. That's such a good answer. Oh, that answer's better than mine. Usually I think my answers are better than yours, but your answer is better than mine. Holy shit. Cooking Mama are you going to get her fucking autograph? Can I hug her? Oh my God. Yes.
Just so supportive. So ready to help you out. Just wants you to master the craft.
Great. Even better than Mama.
I feel like...
Imagine hearing that in real life. Holy shit.
Just such a pleasure to work with.
I also, like, that food's going to be so good.
Yes. Yes, it is, and I haven't had dinner yet.
This podcast has fucking 2 through lines. Evan will talk about music, and everybody will talk about food.
Yes, and we're hungry. Yeah. I think there would be something really relaxing and, just a real simple experience of cooking that steak until you get it right. Doesn't matter how long it takes. You've got infinite steaks to work with. Cook as many as you feel like until you've really got it down pat. Really hone your skills.
Man, that's a really good answer. Oh my God, can I work at your restaurant? You're opening a restaurant, right?
I don't know. I think, yeah, if there's any justice in the world, I will be able to produce food at Cooking Mama rates, which means that I'll be able to put dinner together, like no prep really whatsoever. It's all like a 3-minute process.
And style too. It's like, oh, you want to cook that steak? Shake, done.
Yep, that'll do. That's all it takes. I don't know why you can't do it.
Although the troubles were, if you ever goof up, your house is on fire.
There is that. Yeah, but I'll have already set Cooking or her house on fire so many times that I don't make those mistakes anymore.
That's a good point.
So I think no, you can't. You can't cook in my restaurant because I think I am going to cook in a way that no human being has ever cooked before after spending
I wasn't
my
asking
time
to
with
cook
Cooking
in your
Mama.
restaurant. I was asking to work at and eat at your restaurant. I was assuming I was going to bartend.
Oh yeah, you could. Yeah, totally, man. Totally. I mean, bring your huge ass friggin' sword. You can also bounce.
I forgot that I still had the sword in this situation.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know if the dragon pet's going to come out of the game with you, but certainly the giant flame sword will.
I'm sure going to take his fucking egg in the incubator for when I get back to real life. What are you doing? About to fuck up a lot of ecosystems.
Oh, you better hope life doesn't find a way.
Dude, this is such a nerdy joke for just you and me, but like, when the rush comes when I'm bartending, oh no, 2-hand quicken. I pretended to shake a shaker really fast. This is a very nerdy joke for just us.
All right, yeah, we're dipping into some niche content. I don't know how many people remember Cooking Mama anymore. Certainly no one ever really knew Ragnarok.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Huh.
I guess maybe if like Koreans listen to our podcast, cuz I think it was a Korean MMO.
Hmm. Shout out to
I'll
all the
say.
Koreans.
What up, guys? But yeah, no, Cooking Mama rules. When I got my DS, that was like the first thing Leah lent me, and I played so much of that.
Nice. Yeah, it's a good time. Good time. Recommend it to anybody. I think Cooking Mama did a bunch of other video games too, where she wasn't just cooking anymore.
I didn't know that. I thought Cooking Mama only cooked.
I think she might have also been gardening Mama at
Oh,
different
that sounds
times.
familiar. That sounds familiar. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah,
Kind
yeah.
of homesteady. Oh man, that's great. You're great. The one last thing before we move along, I gotta know, what are you gonna do with all your stars? Because I'm thinking she will be giving you physical stars.
Yep. Yeah. I'm going to keep them in a giant pit in the back of the house where I also throw all of my badly cooked food. It'll be just shining golden stars and compost.
Got it. I do like to imagine that Cooking Mama's dog has been replaced by Mocha. So all the hijinks with the dog is just Mocha.
I would love to bring my dogs into the Cooking Mama world.
I feel like Rumor would be stressed.
Well, yeah, she would be. She is
I
anyway.
I can't run away. There's only this house in the backyard.
Yeah, yeah. Still like to have her around though.
Man,
Should get lots of snacks.
I got so excited by this answer, I forgot to write in our stuff. I guess you should use this time to look up another question while I'm typing.
Well, all right. Well, the die gives us 92.
92. Man, we're going old to new. What are we doing? What's going on? Oh, we're going from one game to another. What's the worst game to get really good at?
Interesting.
Yeah.
The worst game. There's so many ways to turn being good at video games into profit and fame these days.
It is.
What game could you not turn into profit or fame?
I don't know. Like I feel like my knee jerk reaction is chess, because don't they say that like all of the chess games have already been played?
Something like that. It's a solved game as much as that can be
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
But you can still get profit and fame out of being excellent at chess. I mean, they're still making documentaries and shows. You know, I'm aware of a cheating scandal in chess from the last couple of years.
Oh, you're a bigger nerd than I thought. Fucking paying attention to chess.
Yeah, yeah, no, it made its way through the internet and popped up on my desk.
I'm gonna go with Mavis Beacon teaches typing.
Okay. All right. Tell me why that would be so awful.
Because you can't really do much with it. You just type a little bit faster than everybody else.
Yeah, that used to be a more marketable skill, didn't it?
Yeah, especially now that AI writes everything for children and working professionals.
Ugh. You're gonna give me a modern tummy ache.
Try doing it for your job there, bud.
Whoa. Well, I give you 10 years and everybody will. Anyway,
we got to get off this topic. We're both mad already.
All right, Mavis Beacon. Anyway,
yeah,
let's talk about Mavis Beacon.
Like
another video game no one remembers.
I really wanted to go like outside of video game with this answer, because it doesn't say video game in the question. But I'm a fucking nerd at the end of the day, and I think there's merit in getting really good at any like sport. Being really fast at typing, I don't type that much anymore. Like I'm not a writer. I don't need to write things. like, I already type at an above average rate.
I can tell you that it would come with a guaranteed career as a stenographer. You could always fall back on that. But you would
Dude,
need to
I
really enjoy
tried it.
typing.
I tried it, and it was soul sucking, and I quit after 2 weeks.
Oh, I actually, yeah, I'm remembering that now. Now,
Yeah.
when I think stenographer, I think sitting in the courtroom typing, but that's not really how it works, is it?
I mean, technically, yes, it is that you do still need court stenographers. I was technically a transcriber for insurance claims. Hooray!
Ooh.
But yeah, like part of the joy of doing something like at a computer is that you can listen to things like The Answer's 11, the smartest icebreakers from the dumbest dudes. Tell your friends who do work to listen to our podcast. Boom, mid podcast shill. First time we've ever done that.
How about that?
But like having to listen to just people on the phone having really bad days and just type that and not have music.
We need to stop. We need to find something more fun to talk about. This podcast will die if we spend the next rest of the episode talking about AI existential crises and insurance phone calls.
Yeah. But
point
now
is
you
proven.
understand why the typing video game is not the best. What are you doing?
I'm going to go with Monopoly. Monopoly is the worst game to get insanely good at.
Oh, because you're just annoying at that part. That game already like makes you hate each other.
Yep. And then playing with somebody who knows, like you've got all the values memorized, you know what's worth what, and average pricing, and no one's ever going to play with you.
When you're that dick who buys all the houses and never upgrades them to hotels. Like, because then you have to start bringing the actual rules into it, and nobody who plays Monopoly actually cares about the actual rules.
That's right. Yeah.
No, like,
Monopoly.
Well,
so many home rules.
I'm going to buy a house. Well, you can't. I've used up all the houses. We'll make another. It's property. Like, there's only a limited amount. It sucks. Because the only thing worse than playing Monopoly is playing Monopoly with someone who forces the rules on you.
Yeah. And I will say, in Monopoly's defense, the first 45 minutes of Monopoly, pretty good.
Great. Fun.
Pretty fun.
It's really, I like that beginning part of Monopoly. You're right.
Yeah.
Because
it's good. You're finding, like doing fun little trades, collecting your colors.
It's that like Pokemon catch 'em all kind of thing of like, ooh, I'm gonna complete my orange set. Looking at you, Vista Avenue.
Yeah. Oh, coming around for the Park Place. No. Ooh, I missed it. Gonna have to take another lap around. Maybe I'll get lucky next time.
Yeah. Versus mortgage your property to pay me. It's like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh no, I pulled another go to jail card. Yeah. No. Good answer. Bad time.
The first 45 minutes of Monopoly are great. And then there's a point where there's nothing to be done aside from roll and see what the outcome is going to be. And that takes about 5 hours.
I did not know that this question needed a palate cleanser. But what's the best game to get really good at? Gonna ad-lib throw that one on right there. And I'm gonna go with Street Fighter because I think it'd be really cool to get to fight famous people on stage for money. Because even if you lose, you at least got to go to Evo. Be on stage.
Yeah. I'm gonna say DDR.
Pop-off moment.
DDR is a very, very cool thing to be very good at, and it's good exercise.
I normally don't say this, but you make me very happy, Connor.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I love DDR.
Cool.
Dude.
Yeah.
Have you ever played enough DDR that you get the Tetris effect?
No.
Yeah, you could do that. Shut your eyes and you will see the arrows go up.
No, that has happened to me with other games, but no, I've never ground that hard at DDR.
That was when I was a teenager playing DDR for hours every night. Oh, it was awesome. So
What
fun.
a time. What a time.
So good. Although before we go on, I will say I have finally tried not the modern Dance Dance Revolution, but Leah's version of Dance Dance Revolution.
Which
I've
is?
played Just Dance for the first time.
Is that the Nintendo version where you've got to hold the
The Wii
poses in
game where
front
you
of
go
the?
like, yeah.
Huh? How'd you like it?
Well, the first song I ever did was I Don't Feel Like Dancing by Scissor Sisters, so I think that's all that needs to be said about that.
All right. Yeah,
I
that's pretty
lied. It's
sweet.
great. It's fun. It's ridiculous. I love stupid shit that makes me move my body. Yeah.
Up next
What's up?
for our questions. We just did 80, right? I can't remember.
We did
I
we did 93.
well, we're on 80 now.
80 now is you've acquired a minor league baseball team. What's the mascot? My knee-jerk reaction is legally distinct Tasmanian devil.
Okay. All right. Okay. That seems like a pretty good time.
Because there's something about like I I feel like when I was younger I saw like jerseys of like Taz and Bugs like with baseball bats and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yep.
Taz and Bugs baseball shirt images.
Oh, well, now you've got me thinking about all the legally distinct characters that you could use.
Yeah, no, there's Looney Tunes baseball shirts. Yeah, they oh, it seems to be like a knockoff where like those beach t-shirt sellers like will put like different baseball teams on it and sell it. But yeah, I don't know. I just remember like seeing Taz with a baseball bat when I was younger. So I want legally distinct Tasmanian devil. Because like I think it'd be really really fun to just have a raving lunatic for a mascot.
The shenanigans write themselves, guaranteed.
Like can you imagine like the seventh inning stretch where like they do something ridiculous and they put him out on like a fucking like a single person sized Mardi Gras float that has the whirlwind spinning around him like he's moving really fast.
I see. I'm thinking you could get a couple of subtle fans just to go in like your pant legs. Everything on the baseball field is already so dusty. You could create your own cyclone.
Oh, that's a fun thought. And, and here to sing the national anthem is the mascot, and it's just. I feel like there'd be like a social media thing between like the legally distinct Taz and like the Philadelphia Fanatic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because they're just kind of like ridiculous creatures. I could see it being madness. Like for home games they replace the bags with anvils. This is really turning into a Savannah Bananas situation with my minor league team.
And well, it should.
Oh man!
You wanted chaos. I mean, you don't invoke the Tasmanian devil so that you can play some good old fashioned American baseball.
Legally distinct Tasmanian devil. I'm
Of
not getting
course.
sued for my team.
Of course, the legally distinct.
Can I just trademark that full name? It's like the actual name is legally distinct Tasmanian devil.
Tasmanian devil.
As opposed to like, you know, I'm not even going to say any other country names because that feels like I'm slipping into bigotry and I don't want to do that.
No, I'm especially not in a conversation where you're bringing the legally distinct Tasmanian devil in. That's a reputation you need to uphold. This is a pure being. I think for legally distinct purposes, you just need to make it look a little more like an actual Tasmanian devil. and just a little bit, because the Tasmanian Devil from Looney Tunes already looks nothing like an actual Tasmanian Devil.
Yeah. Oh, I love this idea. I love this idea. It's going to be in pinstripes.
Very good. Excellent.
Yeah. Throwing out the first pitch. It does the whirlwind wind up before throwing it. I think a lot of the fun is just with the whirlwind and the chaos.
Man, yeah, that would be great. Someone must have done this already and already been shut down by Warner Brothers. I'm sure you could check the legal records and find a dozen teams that have tried to pull this off.
God, if not, man, we continue to come up with the best ideas on this podcast. All right, what's yours? Follow that up there, Bugsy boy.
Oh boy. I legally distinct character.
Connor's is the legally distinct Tasmanian Devil. It's turtles all the way down. Fuck.
But as I was thinking about the effect of creating the dust cloud, I was thinking, the legally distinct pig pens from Peanuts would be pretty good.
You go to a game where they're playing off against each other and you can't see anything. It's just a sandstorm.
Yeah, it's like
you get complimentary goggles and hope.
Yeah, you just got to take their word for it.
Oh, that's really funny.
Instead, I am gonna go with the ghouls. Oh. And it's gonna give me quite a bit of license in exactly how you dress up the players, but the beating core of the center of it is going to be a haunted, nightmarish creature that is barely in touch with the fact that baseball is going on around you.
Oh, okay. So instead of the chaos that the legally distinct Tasmanian Devil brings, it is just complete disinterest. It is like there is no reason for it to be here, and yet it exists.
Yeah, why is it here again? Did anybody invite this creature? I thought we left that at home. It came with us on the bus? I didn't see it.
Does your third base coach dress up as a necromancer?
Sometimes.
Just no comments about it whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah, I think probably yeah, with like various injuries at different times, he earned in the course of trying to control the ghoul.
It's just bite marks on him. Just like after a heated discussion with the umpire, he comes back after disappearing from the dugout, comes back and it's just got a giant bloody band-aid on his neck.
Yep.
It's no comments whatsoever. No one acknowledges it.
The players, I think most of them will regularly rotate out of play and come back with a mustache and a whole new name and a whole new number. And it's rest in peace, number 48, Sanchez. We'll never forget you. You gave everything that you had to this team and more. Maybe you might have given even more than that. We're not exactly sure what happened.
God, I love that. I love how upsetting yours is, because I like the way that you're doing it is that it's not overtly scary. It's that kind of back of the head horror of you got to notice it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. There'll be lucky fans during the 7th inning stretch who get chosen. What happens to them? That's
so fun.
Oh, they got put into this special manager's box. They get to enjoy their show from behind the blessed holy screen, which we cannot see inside, where the manager gets to enjoy his time. Say hi to the very, very lucky people that the ghoul led away.
So good. Can I please give a suggestion for the walkout music?
Absolutely.
Cover, parody, Shania Twain, Man, I feel like a demon. Bump, bump, nut, nut. Let's go, ghouls.
Oh my God. Why does that work so well?
It's just, you're just thinking, going all right, going out tonight, I'm gonna let it all hang out. And it's just shambling onto the field, not to the beat or anything.
Not at all, no.
Like, not even supposed to be there, just in an ill-fitting, tattered fucking uniform. Definitely got to have the pants pulled up. It's still a classy player.
Oh, of course.
Dude, so many people kept their pants down when I played, and it's like, no, you got to pull them up to your calves. Fucking look professional.
Yeah.
Man, I wasn't good at baseball, but I did have pride in it. Son of a bitch. But just like really, because you think it's like a really like a catchy, poppy, dancey song, and like you could even have like, again, I'm living in Savannah Bananas territory. I've been watching a lot of their videos online. They're so fun. Like you could have your team walk out like to the beat and like have it be like a thing, and then the ghoul. Sorry for all the visual metaphors this podcast, gang. You just got to deal with it.
I think it would be good to occasionally introduce a fake ghoul mascot who does do all the standard mascot stuff for like maybe a couple of games, and then the actual ghoul notices. And now that ghoul doesn't show up anymore. Hey everybody, yeah, I know that we announced we had that big rollout about our new design, but we're gonna go back with the classic ghoul because he's still here.
Man, I don't know. I like it would definitely have to go to the writer's room before you figure out how to go. But like I like the idea of just like there's no explanation, but like the mascot is injured at one point, like just comes out, it's like got like his arm in a bandage, and then disappears, and then like a month later, 2 ghouls come out.
Ooh, that's pretty good. I do like that.
And then one of them disappears, never to be seen again. Did it die? Did it go away? Is it behind you right now?
Was that the original one? Are they taking turns now, or did the new one take over? Yeah, there'll be I'll play very heavily into like a Welcome to Night Vale kind of a vibe for a lot of it.
It's wonderfully askew. So if you'd like to donate to our GoFundMe to own minor league baseball teams and bring these mascots to you, you can find us at tellyourfriends.com.
lemonanswers@gmail.com. That's exactly where you can find us. That's an actual email address that functions.
Email us your money today.
Email us your money, please.
In the meantime, we will regale you with our last question of the night.
37.
Oh, man, we've got all heaters today. What's your favorite form of public transit?
The train.
Of course.
The train.
It is the only answer.
No,
I will, of course,
the train.
Due to obligations of this podcast, pick a different answer. But yes, the train is the best. Carry on.
Okay. We both should, I think, because the train. Really, this question should be apart from trains. Obviously the best answer. What's your favorite form of public transit?
All right, so
like we're talking like airplanes, boats, like trolleys, all of it, except for trains.
All answers are permitted. No qualifying questions. You know the rules. Right. But let's take. I don't like the new terminology, but I'm going to use it because it rhymes real fast. Let's glaze trains for a moment, just to get it out of our system.
We're gonna glaze trains?
Yeah. So apparently the kids use that. And correct me if I'm wrong. You can't. I'm old. I don't care. To kind of like really flatter something.
Okay. I'll let you use that term. I don't know that I feel comfortable with it.
No, it's gross. I hate it. But it had that long
here.
A in both of it, so it had that assonance, and I'm like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Let's talk
trains
about how
great
trains are for a sec.
Trains are
Dude,
excellent.
They're so good. You just
minimal motion sickness.
Yeah,
excellent
you get to
views.
see all of the sights.
Yeah. Yeah,
They've got a
comfortable
whole
seats.
car for food?
Stretch your legs whenever you feel like it.
Their bathrooms aren't tiny?
And a lot of them, if you have 3 friends, you can like flip the chairs around and share like a table in between the bunch of you.
Dude, I did that once and it was so cool.
It's
I was
very
probably
cool.
with you.
Yeah, probably. Sounds like a good time. I wish I remembered.
Yeah. Yeah, no, trains. Trains are great, man. Hell yeah. Go support trains.
Yeah, yeah. Ride trains
There's
are
just
also
something about it.
pretty inexpensive. There are luxury trains out there, no doubt, but
Yeah.
a lot of the time, good train ride not that pricey.
You got to get it ahead of time though, because we're gonna do some trains for like some holiday stuff, and we did it last minute, and it was the same price as airplanes.
Oof. No.
Yeah,
Mm.
but yeah, no, for the most part, trains are great. Trains are great.
Minimal noise, and the noise that's there tends to be a lot more relaxing and more like atmospheric. Being on a plane is just noisy the whole time.
Yeah, because you got the constant like recycled air noise and the hum of being 30,000 feet up high, instead of just getting like kind of like a ricket every now and then.
Yeah, all the train sounds are comforting and so distinctive. They're iconic. The like clack 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 of the train whistle. It's all great. Smooth ride also.
You don't even mind when they have to like change a lane because then the lights go off and you're like, I'm comfortable.
Yeah. Oh, it's cozy.
All right, what else? All right, that's enough for trains. We could do this
All right.
for hours. What other than trains are we doing?
Public transit. I'd go with a ferry. I think
Ooh,
ferry.
ooh.
Gonna say ferry on
Ferry.
that. Yeah, yeah. Being on
Is
boats is good.
your car on it too, or just you?
Uh, yeah, your car is there too. I think it's better to have the car so that you get the luxury of riding inside of the giant transit that your car is also riding inside of. It's like
It's like, hey,
you kind of
hey,
like go
buddy,
your separate ways.
hey, buddy, this is what you do for me.
Yeah, take a break. You know what? You've worked pretty hard, but this is going to be water, and I don't think that that's really in your wheelhouse. Why don't you just chill out on deck for an hour or so? We'll get where we're going.
So, what's the appeal for ferry for you? Is it the laziness? Is it the water?
It's mostly the water. Mostly the water. It just feels good to be on boats.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not a
yeah.
train or anything, and there's a good chance you're going to get motion sick, but it's an interesting view. You can go out on the deck and feel the wind just smacking you in the face. That's new. Don't get that every day.
It wasn't a ferry ride, but it was a boat ride. One of the first boat rides I ever took was for whale watching as a kid, and the three things that I remember the most were there was a kid playing Link's Awakening, and he was fighting the face boss that you had to bomb.
Hmm?
I got thrown by the wave so hard. I got thrown into a bench and knocked the wind out of me, and I almost threw up. And then I was in so much pain and misery that I missed the shitload of whales that were there.
What a sad memory.
I know it's pretty good because I got to learn about Link's Awakening. It's a happy memory for me, honestly. I love that game. There's the box right there.
Okay, in the
Visual
background,
metaphor. You
Evan's
got to deal with
Evan's
it. This
pointing
is
at
a
it.
visual
Yeah.
podcast today. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
You have interesting priorities. I don't think I would remember that day very fondly.
I probably had a lot more worse days as a kid. Need to express those.
Boats, ferries,
bodily harm.
ferries.
That's yeah. No, that's a good answer. There's something about like smelling the water air while you're crossing it. It's just really really nice.
And there is a chance of whales.
There is a
Interesting
chance
sea
of
life.
whales. Yeah, yeah. I remember. Like, yeah, it's good. It's casual.
What do you got? What are you riding?
Subway.
The subway.
It feels a little like a cop-out because it's underground train,
It is underground train.
but it is different.
No, it's different. No, no, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing enough that I would say that I do think that ferries are better than subways.
That's fair. I have a lot of fond memories of riding subways. Used to go into Boston annually with a friend because we didn't want to be on campus for when all the copious amounts of drinking we're doing. So we'd go fuck off in the city for a while. So I have a lot of fond memories of taking subways around Boston. Part of the commuter rail was Underground too. And there's just like, I know I can only say this because I'm a 6 foot something cis straight white guy, but it's so peaceful at night when you're on a subway. And I'm fully checking my privilege as I say this.
Yeah. I would like to think that there are a lot of people who, even if they do go on with a healthy amount of wariness, that they can relax into the nighttime subway experience.
But yeah, there's something about it when it's just you and a couple of other riders just getting home at that point, and you're tired from a big day, and just like you're underground and the bits of above ground that you do go, you get to see a little bit of like city lights at night, and then you're back to the darkness, and you're just like, yeah, I'm cozy. My day's done. I've had a good day.
The subway is the saving screen of public transit, isn't it?
Say more. I don't completely follow you.
It just feels like you did the thing. Like you're done with that thing that you were doing earlier.
It's a loading zone.
And now we're just going to take some time before we get you to the next thing.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Do not turn off the game while Subway is in motion.
Yeah, because like it's more cramped than a train, and it's definitely more rocky. You get more nauseous,
and you're underground.
Almost
by definition. Although I think you could argue subways go above ground pretty regularly.
I would be one of those.
Yeah. I do like the feeling of going underground for public transit. It feels very human. It feels like, it's when I look at a skyscraper, I don't get the same sense of this is a human accomplishment as I do when I can walk underground in like a comfortable encased concrete building. Essentially, we make the buildings, but they're just underground.
Oh, you got to think the skyscrapers. That is the land of the heavens, where the deities roam. Whereas we are man, we are of earth. You crawl into the soil. It is comfort.
Yeah, ash to ash, dust to dust.
Remember, man, thou art.
Yeah.
No, I think there's
a little coffin precursor.
I think there is something like in our brains about that. Like I know a lot of people have like claustrophobia and are afraid of caves and underground and stuff, but like I do think there's a part of our brains that have that comfort with the soil.
And I think when I see a lot of structures above the earth, there's a mixed feeling of like, well, this should have been nature. Shouldn't we have left this alone and let it be nature? I never get that experience underground. At no point do I go, man, this should have been dirt. All of this and should all just be dirt. We should have left it dirt. It just always feels cool. It feels like we're not bothering anybody down here. The moles and the worms, they probably could have used this space, but I think we're making pretty good use when we dig underground and make things like that.
And what about when you're in the dirt tunnel and above you is water and you're like, man, I'm under the water right now, but I'm on land. How about that?
And that feels impressive. That feels, like, wow, human beings aren't really wonderful creatures. Very impressive species.
I guess the difference is the feeling of hubris. Because it's hubris both ways, just to bend all types of natures to our whims, but it doesn't feel like hubris. It doesn't feel like that's what I'm doing when I go underground. I'm just like, yeah.
I feel like we earned it somehow in a way that I don't feel with the above ground megastructures.
I guess the above ground ones are just so in your face about it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like all you can, but then again, all you can see is the underground. I don't know, man. There's something brain here that consciousness Evan is not understanding.
The subway is like private, it's like, yeah, I mean, I got a collection of underground transit systems. You could check it out if you want to, instead
There's
of having
no cell service.
Yeah, like, you're gonna have to take a little time away from the internet because I put it pretty far away. It's not all that easy to access. But if you want to check it out, it's right there.
I think we just like public transit.
Well, I mean, yeah, we also probably. I mean, buses are pretty not so
Yeah,
not so
buses
hot.
suck, but they're also convenient. Like,
Yeah,
not
they're
convenient. They're not convenient, but like when you need one, they help.
Yeah, yeah. I think we can all agree though that cars kind of suck.
There's too many, and they're too fucking big, man. Like, they don't need to be that big.
Yeah,
dude. I talked to Leah about it a lot. I have such a stick up my ass for someone who's never done a day's work of hard labor to see people driving big ass trucks that are clean and not used for work. It's like, dude, I don't do shit either. That's why I drive a Camry. Like, if you need to, haul lumber or shit, like, then get a truck.
Yep. Yeah, when like the tailgate is hanging off by a thread, it's like dangling out of the back. You're like, oh yeah, well obviously you use this.
When it's covered in leaves and scratches and dirt and metal, and you're like, yeah, like, even if it's been washed and stuff, you're just like, you can see, you could tell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard an expression a little while ago. This makes me think of, it's all hat, no cattle.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I don't understand it, but I like it. I get it on a visceral level, but like consciously,
I think it's specifically a saying in Texas in terms of people who wear cowboy stuff but don't do cowboy stuff.
I never heard it used when I went to Texas.
Well, I guess you didn't make an utter fool of yourself.
I mean, I looked like me. I was very much Massachusetts boy visiting Texas.
Yep, people in Texas, I think, appreciate that look in a tourist.
Hey, what's up? I like your state. I'm gonna keep being me though. Yeah. All right. You know what else I like? What? I like that we made it to the end of the podcast. You didn't need to listen this far, but you did, and we appreciate it.
We do.
If you want to help do all the things that podcasts ask you to do. If not, I'm not your dad. God, man, I'm sorry if I were your dad, though. I didn't mean to be so distant.
Why don't you call anymore? It's a two-way street. You can't just expect them to call you every time.
It's taking a long time to get those cigarettes, I promise.
He will be right back.
It's kind of hard when you don't want to buy them. Yeah. Other things. Send us your emails. We can answer your questions, question your answers, or just ignore you if you email us at
lemonanswers@gmail.com. But I'm going to impress on you that you should not send us emails and questions and answers. You should send us money so that we can buy minor league sports teams.
Yeah. Yep. God, the Savannah Bananas are going down because that's the only place that my team is going to make any standings. I'm definitely going to be the fucking jobber, the fall guy for them.
And it would be an honor. You would be widely remembered and beloved.
We'll make you look good.
That's right.
Yeah. But yeah, email us at whatever Connor said. Did you say it?
I did. lemonanswers@gmail.com.
That is lemonanswers@gmail.com. Join the Weird Question Wednesday fun and any other posts that I post on social media at
The answer is 11.
The answer is a lemon. Otherwise, eat beans, take public transit, be well. Love you, bye.
Adios.